Good afternoon, I'm Tina Laster and you're at Laster Farm. Today we're going outside to the garden and we're going to pick those peppers. It's supposed to rain and we only have like it says like 29-minute window or less. So we're going to get out here and we're going to see how many peppers we have. I meant to get out here yesterday morning, but you know we always have something going on here on the farm. Something with the kids or with something. So I didn't get out here and I didn't get it done. But now I'm gonna get out here and get it done before it rains. And I need to pick these green beans and I need to pick my tomatoes. But I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna just look at this harvest. I just cannot believe how much they've grown. They have grown more since I didn't pick them. They have really grown more. So let's just get them picked. Okay, I don't even know where to start. There's so many of them. I'm hoping I'll get a basket full. Let's see how many we get off of this one plant here. Okay, there's 10. Okay, there's 20, that's 20. That's 25. That's 30 off of this one plant, and there's still some on there. Okay, we didn't have a 20-something minute window like our little alarm suggested we had. It started raining and my camera can't get wet, so we got in here under our little awning here, our little roof that he put on the tool shed. So if anything, this little roof is handy for that. Well, here's a little bit more rain, but I need to get out there just as soon as this breaks, and I definitely need to get those picked. 30 from just one plant, so I'm anxious to see how many I get. So we'll get back out there in a minute when it stops raining. Well, the rain has stopped for now. It still looks like it's going to come up another shower, but I think that we can get these harvested before the rain picks back up. And these have been some of the best peppers. I mean, the size of them is a good size too. I mean, they're nice ones. And I do have a lot of them in here that are this size that I picked. I mean, that's a good size. There's still a lot of peppers on here, but we're gonna let those grow out. And my California Wonders, most of them are about this size, but I want them to get a lot bigger, so I'm not gonna pull those at all. We're just gonna stick with our banana peppers. And I'm gonna let some of these grow out. I should have brought my peck basket out here, and that way we could have seen how many we officially got. But I think this basket's probably about the size of a peck, maybe a little bigger. I mean, they're good size. I'm glad I left them on here a couple more days because I can really see a difference in the size of them. And it's been raining, and I know that that's helped. They always look so pretty canned up in the jar, that really pretty golden yellow. I may have to come back on that side and pick this big tall one, because it's a little out of my reach, and it is loaded, loaded. Look at those. And they're still blooming. They're still blooming really good. Okay, I'm gonna come back on that side and see what I can get. There's a couple right here though I need to get on. Say a couple, it's about 4 there. Let those grow. Let those grow. I'll come back on that big one. And I mean, look at that. I mean, that is quite a few. Let me come back around. We got in here. I used to just break them off, but I'd end up breaking my plant, so I've started using my little kitchen scissors to come out, kind of clip them. Okay, I believe I'm gonna let the rest of them kind of grow on out. Well, here's one. Grab it. Okay, I think that's it. But I mean, that's a nice size basket, and they smell great. They smell great. You can smell them. They're not a hot pepper, but they're gonna be great in that roast. Definitely. Steve has been picking on the okra, and I got the peppers done, and we really need to pick these tomatoes, but I know if I pick them, that means I have to work them up. And if I keep them out here on the vine, they're gonna start splitting, and they're not gonna be worth eating because they're just gonna spoil. So I've definitely got to get out here and make an effort to get those tomatoes picked and get them canned up. But as of right now, I think I'm gonna pick what little green beans we have over here on this trellis and just see what we've got. And get those picked while I'm out here. It is a good cool day. This rain has cooled everything off, so I'm glad of that. Whoops. There's one green bean down. I'm dropping some. Even though it's rained this week, it's been such a beautiful week. It's cooled everything off, and it's helping our pasture grow, and our horse needs that. Let me get back under here and see what's under here. There's a few up here. Steve's gone up on the four-wheeler to the barn. He's watering everything, making sure it's, and feeding again, making sure everything is topped off this afternoon before it starts coming another downpour. ones that have already seeded, pull them off. It won't interfere with our plants producing more. Really need to tie these up. Doesn't hurt. Pretty well got them. And which that's not a whole lot of beans. Bean is down here. Hey man, heard me say bean and come running. He's over here checking things out. What you doing, boy? Huh? What you doing? What you doing? He was in the house and Steve must have let him out. They love to run after that four-wheeler when he's out here running around. Okay, well, I don't think we've got many green beans. Probably about a pint is about all I picked. I don't see any more, but they are loaded with blooms. Just absolutely loaded. No ma'am, no ma'am. But probably got about a pint, that's all I got. But it's better than nothing, I always say. And we are going to, well, there's a few more. You can see that. I missed those. A little bit more to fill that jar. Who knows, we might get a quart. But I think that's all. I think that's all them. I think that's all we're going to get. I think that's all we're going to get. No ma'am, no ma'am, Somebody is looking at the, trying to see what the green beans are all about. No ma'am. Now, let me flip this around. Bean, I gave him a cocker cut because he favors his daddy and looks like a cocker spaniel. But now, where'd you go? Our other little puppy. Oh, I guess she went over here looking for the four-wheeler. There she is. Now she looks more like her mama, Maggie. Harley does. Harley. Just a fuzzball. Well, it started misting rain again, and I had to get back up under here and keep my camera from getting wet. And we ended up letting the kids have a break from watering and feeding this afternoon, and we got all the pigs and the horses watered and the chickens, got all the baby chicks and all that seen about and fed. But it is still thundering here, and definitely don't want to be out here in the thunder too long and the lightning. Haven't seen any lightning, but you know, where there's thunder there's lightning. Chickens are doing well. I'm gonna let you see that they have really been growing. And over here in this pen, my silkies and my ducks, I really need to get another swimming pool for my ducks. Get them a little pool to go out here, because they get in their water and we have to change it out twice a day because they just got in it and messed it up. hopefully one of these days we'll have a bigger pond for these ducks over here. The Bible says that God works everything out to the good of them that love him. And I believe that God has something wonderful planned for us in our farm and our future. And I believe that one of these days, these ducks are going to have a bigger pond than that little bowl that little duck is trying to take a bath in. And yes, I do need to get them another pond. Well, look how pretty. My hens are growing. They're doing great. And I know that we need a bigger pool for our ducks. Bigger than the little puddle that he's in right now trying to take a bath. And definitely need to get them another swimming pool to go in here. Because we have to change out their water a couple of times during the day. Or we'll come out here and they'll be completely empty where he splashed it out and it just be an inch of water in the bottom of it. But they do have 3 different bowls in there for water, so they need to. If they need water, I think they've got plenty. That mother hen is over there chasing after those lavender orpingtons. See what I mean? Look at Ollie. Ollie is right there. And he was stalking and pouncing at those little baby chicks that are on the other side, getting everybody stirred up. And Mama Hen was chasing after the lavender orphangtons, trying to keep them away from her babies. So he is trying to pounce over there. He's just hoping that when I get close enough so he can make them lunch. Let's go around this side. But I don't believe Ollie's going to be able to get in there to those babies. And he, oh my goodness. And the crazy thing is, he would never eat them. He's killed a mouse before, and he just plays with it. So I know that he would not be trying to eat it. He just plans what he's doing. And they're so cute. They're just adorable. I just love them. And if I didn't have them in here, yes, Ollie would have already killed them. He would have probably got in the top of the hen house and crawled over that fence and probably tried to kill them if I hadn't put them in here. So I'm glad they're in there. We have a lot of cats that are left here from across the street from the rental property that's over there. People would just, when they left, they would leave their animals, their cats especially. And they would have, you know, several litters a year. And so we ended up with a kitten, that yellow kitten, Ollie. Millie got it from across the street. The neighbors was taking care of the strays over there. There's several of the neighbors put out cat food for those strays. And anyway, she had, I want to say, a litter of 5. And Millie begged for one. And so we ended up letting her get the little yellow male. And we tried him inside for a little while. But you know, male cats, they want to not use the litter pan. And I can't have that. And so anyway, we ended up putting him outside on the back deck. Steve got in the truck one day and he drove to town, and he heard a cat up in his truck, And so now we have a yellow and white female cat that is the sister to him that's mated over here. And so now we have two outside, and Liz has Willow inside. And I really don't want any more cats in the house. I don't mind them being at the barn because they're such great mousers. But anyway, it's thundering and lightning and starting to sprinkle a little bit more. So I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to get inside. Thank you for joining me here today at Laster Farm. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate that so much. I got 2 more subscribers this week. And I appreciate that so much. And anyway, if you haven't already subscribed, I wish you would consider, because it would help my channel grow. So God bless you. Until next time, we'll see you back later on this week here at Laster Farm. Bye.